was through Kaka Baria and Faramlo Davachanji that my family learnt about Meher Baba. 1928. Then, see, at that time there was a film on Jesus Christ, King of Kings, and we all went to see that film, and my dad was much impressed, and he asked, no, and then Kaka Baria and Faramlo Davachanji told them that in spite of this picture, there is still a living Christ at Meherabad, and they would like us to see him and come and see him. So we all went in 1928 to Meherabad. Me, my mom, my dad and my sister, all of us came here, and we first saw him at the hill. After coming down, after meeting him and coming down, Baba felt that my mummy wanted to say something, and he called her back. Mummy's name was Alamai. Alamai Katrak. Her husband's name was Manchesa. My dad's name was Manchesa. So Alamai Manchesa Katrak. Then after, I don't know what transpired between them, then we came back. After coming back, we came to Bombay. See, we didn't know about the spirituality, to be very frank. But we were so much impressed with his red halo and his hairs and all, that we thought, at that time we were not much spiritualized, I told you, and we thought he must be somebody very great. Then after coming, this thing happened. My mummy had a little abdomen pain. So she prayed to Baba that you may help her to cure it. And this is a dream sequence that I am narrating. One night Baba appears in a dream. See, the door is closed. We were staying on the 4th floor. The door is closed and Baba enters, don't know how, enters through the door with a stretcher. Then he puts the stretcher by the side of my mummy's bed and lifts my mummy and puts her on the stretcher. Then there is a pit where we throw all rubbish, no? And at the patient's bed there is always a pit. Yes, pit. Mm-hmm. And that he also keeps it. Then he lifts her, puts her there, and with his finger rubs on the abdomen part, yes, and then takes out rubbish and puts it in the pit, the tray, something or other. Then after that he tells us that he is not speaking at that time, he tells us that there should not be any medication after what I have done. You should not go to a doctor or physician or anything. So he said no medication should be done. Then he leaves. Then my mummy narrates this in the morning. She had a dream like this and all. And we, at that time, we didn't know how, whether Baba was an avatar or not. But how could he enter? See, these are the materialist ideas that we had. How could he enter when the door was closed and all? These are all orthodox ideas. So Mummy says, I cannot explain, but this thing happened. So next day, he again comes through the same door. Next day, he comes again to the same door, and there is a writing table, round table in our hall, and there is a writing pad there. So he tears the last page of the pad and then puts the Duni ash, there folds it up and puts it on the pane near the window. And surely we discover it in the next morning. That is the main thing.
Your mother had the dream,
Yes.
and then actually in the morning when you were all woke up,
Yes.
you actually found the paper
On the
with
pen.
the Dooney ash next to the pen.
Yes.
Wow.
So that is the proof that he had come and he had done everything. So we preserved this in a silver box and we gave it piece by piece to any Baba lover who was ill or anything, so that he may also be cured. The last was given to one Villu Patel. Hosham Patel, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hosham Patel's son Jimmy had married Villu Arthvi. Had married Villu, and she was a very nice lady and she was suffering from cancer. So the last drop was given by me to her in the hospital. I went myself personally and gave it to her. After that we have no ash left.
And did she recover? Did she get well from that, or what happened?
She didn't recover fully.
What happened to her?
She died.
Oh, so she got well according to
Yes.
a different.
Yes, she died. No?
Yeah.
But she was to die. Can't get there was. She was to die,
Uh-huh.
and we attended her in her hospital. We sang the arti also. All of us combined, and then she passed away smoothly. Then we came on Nagar every time because of the influence of Kaka Maria and Faramrata Chanji. Through them we came on and off to MeherBabaLibrary.
Once a month, once every couple of months. How often?
Not much, a couple of months. At that time we came, once in a while we came.
Once every few months.
Yes, that we can meet him.
And did you spend a couple of days here, or when you
I think
came?
we stayed for a couple of days here. I don't know where we stayed, but we stayed for a couple of days.
And
Then we went back. And
do you remember much about those times?
about,
The times that you came and spent a couple of days, some of the things that
No,
happened?
no.
You were young.
I was 10 years old.
Yeah. What about your mother? What does she say?
Pardon me?
What about your mother? What did she say?
She was also, we had no idea about Baba at that time, that he was the avatar of the age and all. So we thought he was a good man and all. That is our impression, first impression. But then, as and when we came in close contact, see, my mummy used to go and cook for him when he was in Bombay. Yeah. And there was a Banubai confectioner who was staying up on the third floor, and we were on the second floor. So whenever Baba came, Baba stayed on the third floor. But whenever he went to the third floor, he knocked the door, he came to our place, he honored us, sometimes had tea with us, and then again went up. So whenever he went up or down, he always made it a point to come to my place, and that was a very great fortune for us. But at that time we did not realize who he was and with whom we were. Then she went, because Banubai and Mummy were very close friends, and Banubai didn't know how to cook. So she called Mummy every time, and Mummy prepared the food. Now Banubai had a servant, Pomeranian servant, Kasam. He also used to help her in preparing food. And one day, see, Banubai was a very humorous and very honest. She can talk with Baba in a very casual manner. So one day, that Kasam was not, her servant was not coming. So she told Baba, "Look here, MeherBaba, today my servant Kasam has not come. Alamai also may come or may not come. So whatever is left here, you can take." She's so bully.
She was so
very
comfortable,
frank, very frank.
and very comfortable with
Very
Baba.
comfortable. And
Very
Baba
comfortable.
always liked her, no? So you eat whatever is given. Alamai will come next day and then we'll prepare. That is the way she, and Baba also treated us without allowing us to know who he was. And we, fools as we were, we didn't realize at that time that what a great personality was at our place, sitting with us. But he came to us, he sat with us. Our sofa was there, he sat on the sofa. Now we still preserve the sofa, and we have now renovated it. And see, thing is, we human beings don't realize, and we were also human beings, and we had no idea about this spirituality and Baba and all. But after that, we became regular, more and more attached. He used to ask me whether I prayed. That is our prayers. I made our daily prayers. I said, yes, Baba. He said, how? Do you turn the pages and see what is now left? How many pages are left? I said, sometimes you do. So he said, no, that is not the way. You just take up the prayer book and finish it without turning the pages to find out how many pages are still left. And then these are little things, But then we were so impressed, One thing that impressed us most was he never made us feel that he was the avatar. He never. We also like fools felt that he is a good man, very nice man, nice to us and all. But then it's our good fortune that he came, sat with us, had tea, and it's other misfortune that we did not recognize him. That is the point. I played the game with him at Guru Prasad. When we were all sitting in a circle, and you see, while playing the game, he always used to win. He Pisnikot or Laris, we call it in Gujarati.
Laris.
Laris. And then after some time, he would say, we'll all go, we'll finish it off. I tell you, we were not spiritually inclined.
Right.
So we never realized with whom we were. I wish we had realized earlier, but he never made us feel also. No?
Of course.
So he made us feel at home. That is the greatest part of it.
His humanity.
Such a great man coming to our place, sitting with us, talking to us, we don't realize who he was, and then it all disappeared. I don't recollect now, but I recollect when once we were in Guru Prasad, all my family, my mom, dad, my sister and all. See, he had said that we should come and take darshan once only. So we all took darshan once. Now my dad wanted that is the opportunity, so let us go and take another darshan also. And he went, but Baba, as usual, he sent him back. Once you have taken, nothing. And then at that time also we didn't realize why it is sent, because we are all sincere. Afterwards we were told, okay, once you are told that you don't go, you shouldn't push yourself in. We learn by experience. Remember, I tell you that we had no idea, honestly, we had no idea about the spirituality, about the outer road of this great man. Always we treated him as a good human being. That is our misfortune, because we didn't realize and we didn't know all these things about spirituality. It was only after many, many years that we realized that there is not much, because there was no special meeting between us and we all went in a congregation, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I remember one time when there was at Guru Prasad, he had invited all. And when the gates were opened, there was so much of a rush that my mummy almost lost her champal and she fell down. But she picked up the champal, then went. But we don't know how it happened, and there was no injury, nothing. She didn't feel any hurt or anything.
Oh,
See,
because
she fell down because there was so much rush. No, he was a child with a child, man with a man, spiritual with a spiritual people. And he knew each and every. Of course, he knew it. Everybody, no, you can't fool him. But he treated us. The best part of our contact with him was that he never made us feel that he was the avatar, and we also, like fools, didn't realize who he was. Such a simple, very nice man. When Baba dropped the body, we came to that, and we stayed for about 4 or 5 days. We had a darshan there also. Darshan at least, the body was put, and then it was lowered also at that time in the grave or something. But it's a very faint idea. I don't know. He never made us feel that he didn't see us or he didn't notice us. Rather, notice is the word. We always felt that his eyes were on us. Hundreds of people. Yes, it's a passing phase, no. He would not concentrate on us, but when that time came, we just felt, yes, he looks at. Fortunate, of course. Fortunate. Fortunate in the sense that an avatar visits us and we don't know. He sits with us, have tea with us. My mummy goes and cooks for him. But even at that time, we didn't realize. That is what we felt. But we were wrong, no? We didn't, but we had no spiritual background. I admit, we have no spiritual background to fathom who he was at the time when he was with us. Of course, later on we realized, but that was very late, no? But even then, he never made us feel, you have not recognized me or anything. Nothing like that. Jai Baba.